Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I will show you how to crochet this sunflower keychain. If you are new here, I'm sharing easy crochet tutorials every second week. Please subscribe and turn notification. You can also find the same yarn I'm using in my Etsy shop. Now let's begin. These are materials we'll be using. Firstly, we found brown yarn to do the flower heart. We start with a magic ring. Now we chain 1. Do not count this chain as a stitch. Here we do 6 single crochet in the circle. So 1, 2, 3. You can pause here until you finish 6. Here we have 6. We will pull through the tail to close the circle as tight as we can. Every time we come to the end of each round, we will do a slip stitch through the first space to close this round. And every time we chain 1 to start the next round, do not count this chain as a stitch. At round 2, we do 6 increase. And we do back loops only from round 2 until finish. This means in this round and all following rounds, we only work in this half set stitch, which is the back loop. And in each of this back loop, we do a single crochet increase, which means we do 2 single crochet. While moving on, remember to head the tail. So 1. Now our second single crochet is still in the current stitch. 2. So this is an increase. Now a second one. While moving on, remember to head the tail. And in this round, we do 6 increase. By end of this round, we will have 12 stitches. You can pause here until you finish this round. So here we come to the end of round 2. Now we do a normal slip stitch through the first space to close this round. Every time we start a new round, we chain 1 as a turning chain, do not count as a stitch. At round 3, we firstly do 1 single crochet in the first space. Now an increase in the second space. Remember to do back loop only for all this flower heart. By the end of this round, we will have 18 stitches. Here we finished round 3 and chain 1 to start round 4. Do not count this chain as a stitch. At round 4, we first do 2 single crochet, then 1 increase. So that's the pattern of this round. We still repeat 6 times. Here is our increase. Round 5 are following a similar pattern. You can pause here until finish round 5. Here we chain 1 to start round 6, which is our last round. In this round, we firstly do 2 single crochet. Now we do an increase in the third space. For the rest of this round, we repeat the pattern on the screen 5 times. The reason this round is different is we are doing the increase in a slightly different position, so we will get a perfect round rather than a polygon. Now we repeat our second group. After repeating 5 times, we will have 2 stitches left, so that's the pattern of round 6. Here we got 2 stitches left. We do 1 single crochet in each space, so that's the end of round 6. Finally, we still do a slip stitch through the first space to close this round. And chain 1 to secure the end. Now cut off the yarn. So this is our flower heart. Now we follow the same pattern to do the back of the flower, which is this green pad. The only difference is we don't do back loop only. In all stitches and all rounds we do normal single crochet or normal single crochet increase. You can pause here to follow the pattern on the screen to finish these green pads. Here we'll do the sunflower seeds. And we make seeds on the flower heart. And we only do 4 rounds of flower seeds. All flower seeds will be created on the left-handed half side stitch. Here we connect our yarn and chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. Now we find the third stitch from the hook and do a slip stitch. Then we do another slip stitch through the current space on the flower heart. So this is one seed. We will repeat. Here we skip one space on the flower heart, and in the second space we do a slip stitch. Now we repeat. We chain 3 and a slip stitch through the third space from the hook. Now another slip stitch through the current space on the flower heart. So this is the pattern of the seed. Now I repeat again. One skip, and in the second space, a slip stitch. Then we chain 3. Now a slip stitch through the third space from the hook. Here, a second slip stitch through the current space on the flower heart. So this is our seed. Here we repeat to do our 4 seeds in the first round. You can now pause here to finish this seed. So here we finish our first round. Now we move our yarn to the second round. We do this by make a slip stitch through the nearest stitch on the second round. Now we repeat to make our seeds, so we chain 3 and then one slip stitch. Here a slip stitch in the current space. And now we still do one skip and a slip stitch. So that's the pattern of our seeds. We will do 4 rounds of seeds. When finished 4 rounds of seeds, your work should look like this. The last 2 rounds are for our flower petals. So here we can cut off the yarn. Now we move the yarn to the back of the flower seed. So this is our flower heart and flower seed. In this part we do our flower petals. We will do 2 layers of flower petals in these last 2 rounds. Here we do our first layer. We connect our yellow yarn. Now we chain 2, 1, 2. Then in the next space we do 1 double crochet. Now a triple crochet still in the current space. While moving on, remember to head the tail. Every time we yarn over and pull through 2 loops. 1, 2, and 3. So this is a triple crochet. Now a double triple crochet still in the current space. For a double treble, we start with 3 yarn overs. Then we insert the hook through the current space and pull through. Then every time we yarn over and pull through 2 loops. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So this is a double triple crochet. Here we chain 2. Now a slip stitch through the backbone of the first chain. So this is a picot stitch. Here in the next space, we do a double triple crochet. Then a triple crochet still in the current space. Finally, a double crochet still in the current space. Then we chain 2 and a slip stitch through the next space. So this is 1 flower petal. We will repeat to make 10 petals in this round. And each petal occupies 3 stitches. Here it's safe to cut off the tail. Now I repeat again. We chain 2 to start. Now in next space we do 1 double crochet. One triple crochet still in the current space. Now a double triple crochet still in the current space. Here we do 2 chains. Then a slip stitch through the second backbone from the hook. So this is a picot stitch. Now we do a double triple crochet through the next space. Then a triple crochet still in the current space. In this way we are gradually decreasing the height of each stitch. So this will make the second half of the petal. Finally, a double crochet still in the current space. Then we chain 2 and a slip stitch through the next space. So this is the pattern of the flower petal. We'll repeat to do 10 petals in this round. You can now pause here until finish this round. Here we finished the 10 petals and come to the end. So finally, we do a slip stitch through the first space of this round to close this round. Now we cut off the yarn, so this is our first layer. Before moving on, we can move the tail to the back of the project. So this is our first layer. Now we find our green pad and combine them together to do our second layer. Both of these two round pads are having 36 stitches in their last round. We insert the hook through the middle stitch of any petal, so that the petals of first layer won't cover the second layer. Now we connect our yarn to do our second layer, which is the same pattern of the first layer. So we still yarn over and chain 2. And we still do a double crochet through the next space. The difference is we will work through the 2 pads. Also, while moving on, remember to head the tail. The rest of the pattern are all the same as the first layer. So we just continue to finish all petals in this round, and in this second layer we will do 12 petals, because in this round we have 36 stitches and each petal occupies 3 stitches. That will give us 12 petals. You can pause here to work until you have 3 petals left, because we'll need to insert the filling before finish. Now you can pause here to finish the second layer. Once finished, your work should look like this, a flower with 2 layers. In next part, we will do our leaves and the string. In this part, we will do the leaf and the string. For the leaf, we find green yarn and start with 18 stitches. You can now pause here to finish 18. Here we have 18. We'll now find the second stitch from the hook and do a single crochet. Then a half double crochet next. Now a double crochet next. Then 1 triple crochet next. Here another triple crochet next. Basically, we are gradually increasing the height of each stitch. Then in each of the next 3 stitches, we do 1 double crochet, 1 half double crochet, and 1 single crochet. Here we chain 1, and we skip 1 space. In the next space, we do 1 single crochet. So we start to repeating the same pattern. Here we just follow the same pattern on the screen to finish the other half of this side. When finished, you will have 1 stitch left. In this last stitch, we do 3 single crochet. So we have 3, and we will then move to the other side to follow the same pattern to finish. We start with a half double crochet in the next stitch. When moving on, remember to head the tail. Here we finished our last single crochet in this round, and we do a slip stitch through the first space to close this round. So this is our leaf. Now we can cut off the yarn. Before moving on, we can head the tail. Finally, we find 2 strands of yarn to do our string, and we will use a 3mm hook. So we connect our yarn to the second layer. Then we chain as much as we need. Once you are happy with the length, you can reconnect the other end to the second layer and do a slip stitch to fix. Finally, we cut off the yarn and pull through. Here we can tie some knots to fix the end. Then we had all tails. So this is our leaf and the string. Finally, we connect our leaf to the flower. Done. See you until next tutorial. Bye.